EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Ready? 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let it go.
Second down, Haskins connects here with the tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Set, hut, 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's a run with Peterson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boys.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
At the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Tighten up, pull it together.
Second down, here's Haskins. That's caught by Trey Quinn. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's
Screen,
first and 10. Down at the
Watch
33. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Second down now. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. 70 ending. 98's the mic.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. This is Mike Burton, and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Ready. 60 yards. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Try and push the pile. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Trick tight.
Nice. They'll try to run it. He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
You better be afraid of me.
First carry for James Conner. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Let's get the ball.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's go, baby.
Plenty of things to talk about, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll throw on first down to Roethlisberger. He's got the tight end, Vanette. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Alert.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 45-yard line.
Hey, check.
In Washington,
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
There we go.
That one goes for 24 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
I got you.
And I think they did it without a plan. Because you remember we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
80. Check 53.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Nick Vannett there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Defense has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that last drive, a long drive. Not just that, they had a great air attack there. Do they still with that?
I would think that they would. They were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary didn't really look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments to figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Midfield now. Haskins. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys want?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They're more reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown. Washington. Trey Quinn. 38 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense here about ready for the next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Hey, alert.
Roethlisberger. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points. In range for a field goal or maybe more. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And would just 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Black 30. 53. Mike. Man out. Jack 16. Man out.
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Here we go. Black 80.
Now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes,
Here we go.
when we were kids, we ran 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw.
180.
He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
66. Black.
Again, a run recovered. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
180. Blue draw.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
Jack 16.
And that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that last man. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far.
All right, now,
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on his play. On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, you get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. I guess they figured they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter. They'll go for it on third down. Here's Roethlisberger. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go.
First possession of the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Peterson is in to get on the ground. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
You got him. You got
Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Army.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins, and that is incomplete here. He was trying to get it to AP out of the backfield, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try to find space for your runner because you don't want him back up where he has to alter what he does.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
At the 47-yard line.
Set! Black 20!
53, Mike. I got
Show that bench release and go.
Let's go.
Black,
Number 53, Mike 53.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one good for 14 yards in a Steeler first.
Here we go.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
And a great grab on the other end. Connor on first down going to be stacked up as he'll lose about 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13, Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Well, now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this type of defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP. Let's go. 49ers Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and yes, I'll go with the MVP being number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
And if you're not really rooting in this game, how great a matchup is this?
Fantastic. Going to be, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And these guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Right at the 50. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Easy.
Pilot, on 64, weak.
Switch.
Whirl.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive.
Here we go. Black 30.
Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move
Let's
on
go.
first down. From the red zone, to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And brought down, but not before they get inside the 10 to the 7. Another good game. That's 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point now by Boswell. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play call. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all,
from the 30 on second down, Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football. Here we go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on the third down. Now it's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down.
All day, baby, all day.
A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on fourth. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on fourth down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call.
I did? Yes.
I think
you did too.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
First down, Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back.
Rip left, rip left.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 1 second and 11 now. Haskins was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Peterson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
If nothing else, they've already taken the clock here already. As they get second down. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now it's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Steven Nelson. But he breaks through another tackle. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
All day, every day.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback. Defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ricky.
The toss play. This is Peterson.
Go,
Run. Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, Washington.
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown
Adrian
right there.
Peterson, 37 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Redskins 24, Steelers 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Ready?
The
180.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep,
All right, now,
game.
flat 20.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Like I said.
The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field. The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go. 180.
98 to Mike. Hey, let's get this.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, one of the big questions in the lead up to Super Bowl 54, the health of Tevin Coleman. We saw him go down fairly early in that NFC Championship game against Green Bay, and you thought,
here we go.
Oh boy, that doesn't look good. Separated shoulder, popped back into place, and he wants to give it a go.
Super Bowl in play. He's been there once before, but that was with Atlanta. And that was the 28-3 game, that lead that they gave up against New England. He wants to try and get a ring himself. So if at all possible, he will give it a go. Fortunately for San Francisco, he's part of a three-man rotation at tailback that includes Matt Breida, who's a backup, and Raheem Mostert, who has just blazed through the playoffs.
You mentioned that game against New England. Of course, Kyle Shanahan was also with Atlanta. He
here
wants
we go,
to right that ship, too.
180.
Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
Come on, QB, come on.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's complete to Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. 180.
Partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they?
It's our time.
Three plays, three successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Second and 13.
Give me some.
Garoppolo.
Here we go.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here we go.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. Two catches already in this opening drive, and they're looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it. Garoppolo now. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now
Check.
on
Watch
first
54.
and 10.
Watch 54. In your face.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because Most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner gets him for a loss of 8. What a great push up front. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Let's go,
defense. No doubt. They have a ton of
pride.
Want to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
98 for Mike.
Coleman on first down. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80!
55. I'm coming. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
All day.
Any day. Got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. We're scoreless after 1.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
98 for Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
First down. Coleman. And he is met.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
3 down, 3 down.
On 2nd and 12. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he can't quite get
there.
Tackled down at the 1. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Switch gears, switch gears.
It's Coleman here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are first up.